Yeah, hello guys. Thanks for joining the demo session of Selenium with Python. In this today's session, we'll discuss about what is the course syllabus and what we are going to discuss in further things. Also, I'll show you some demo about Selenium Python. In that, after that, we how to do with PyTest. After that, how to do with say, robot framework. Everything we'll discuss. Okay. Before starting that, my name is Pawan Kumar. I have 9 years of experience in overall in testing and as a development as well. In development, I have experience in Python and Django framework, whereas coming to testing side, I have experience in Java Selenium, Java Python, even I have Behave framework, Cucumber framework, those things. After that, I have experience in UFT as well. This is my work background and experience. Okay, in this course, I am going to explain about Python Selenium. Let me share my screen. Yeah, guys, can someone confirm? Can you see my
That
screen?
I can see.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, in this course, we are going to discuss about these modules. First one, introduction and setup of basics things required for the Selenium and Python. After that, next we are going to discuss about Python basic refresher. Why? Because this Python, before going to start with Selenium automation, we need Python basics, right? What is variables, data types, those kind of things. We are discussing in Python basic refresher. After that, we are going to discuss about the Selenium basics to advanced topics in WebDriver basics. After that, here we are going to discuss about Selenium advanced topics. After that, we are going in this course, we are going to discuss about data-driven testing and keyword-driven testing as well. In today's demo session itself, I'll show you what frameworks we are going to discuss. After that, we are going to discuss about page object model. If you think about Selenium, page object model is very, very important actually. Why it is important, we'll discuss in course. What is first of all, what is page object model and why it is required, everything we'll discuss in this module. After that, if you see here, we are going to discuss about the keyword driven framework, which is nothing but robot framework, which is very beautiful and it is like keyword driven most ofly instead of data driven. Here we can discuss about both keyword driven and data driven. It's like a hybrid model, we can say. After that, we are going to discuss about the version control as well. In this, we are going to discuss about UI testing, after that API testing, and we are going to discuss about database testing, after that how to perform or manipulate data with Excel or any text file or CSV file. Those things also we are going to discuss in this course. So far, this is about basic idea about this course. Before starting with the demo, do you guys have any questions regarding these things? You can ask me now. We'll discuss those things.
Yeah, hi Pawan.
Yeah, hi Aparna. How are you?
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm something on the
Y-
course in the
y-
course content.
yes.
So here you are saying about version control system means especially what we will be going to teach, learn about GitHub related things or
Yeah, Git
framework.
and both Git and GitHub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what is like? Is there any topic available for CI/CD and the
Uh,
integration with Jenkins?
No, actually, if you guys want, will include. Actually, that CI/CD will comes under DevOps.
Yeah.
Generally, they will keep in CI/CD, but technically, if we say in project level, that is for DevOps team.
Okay.
Also, that is not required for testing level. If you are process oriented in that team mainly, Suppose if they are following the process, everything like whenever you are going to deploy any build for that particular automation, those things, whenever you push that code to GitHub, the DevOps team will trigger that build in Jenkins or Bamboo, anything that CI/CD management tool. After that, they will test the basic sanity or smoke test. For that thing, I will use that mainly testers won't involve in that. If you want, we'll cover it in the last session.
Yeah, it's just a basic idea like how we
Yes,
will.
yes, I'll explain
Uh,
that. Jenkins or
yeah,
Bamboo, both are fine. That is like I'll explain that, not an
it's
issue.
just how we'll create a pipeline and
Yes,
all
yes, yes,
basic
I'll explain that.
things to push the code and test it.
Yes, yes, yeah, sure. Yeah, any more questions, guys? You can feel free to ask me regarding any questions related to this course or anything else.
Project will be done in robot framework or PyTest framework.
Sorry, can you come again?
Now, project will be done in robot framework or PyTest.
Yeah, both actually. We are going to create one project for PyTest, one project for robot framework. Let me show you this. If you see this module number 5, right? Here we are going to create one project with PyTest, and in module 7 we are going to create one framework with robot framework. Here we are using this page object model in both the cases. How and what way we are going to see in the course. Okay, yeah. Any more questions, guys? Feel free to ask me.
What will be the duration of this course?
Yeah, it will be around 35 sessions, Mastan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cucumber BDD will be covered in this.
No, no, no. Cucumber is related to Java Selenium. Okay, behavior, if you see, BDD is nothing but one approach, right? TDD, BDD, uh, TDD. Yes, those things are comes under test strategy, actually testing approach. Here we are covering two, right? Here if you see PyTest, this is comes under what we can say a data-driven testing. Here if you see robot framework, this is keyword-driven where you can use it for TDD. You can see this as behavior driven as well. Why? Because we are dealing with the keywords here in the robot framework. I'll show you little example. Can you see my screen, guys? This is the sample framework. Uh, s- can someone confirm this? Can
Yeah,
you see my
Pawan.
screen?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
see.
Yes.
Yeah, this is PyTest framework. If you see, we can see this way we are going to build up the framework at the end of this PyTest module. If we are going to complete with the robot framework, this way you can do it. If you see, we are only dealing with the keywords here. Okay, this way you can do it in robot framework. I'll show you, I'll execute these two frameworks and I'll show you the output as well in today's session. Meanwhile, we'll first close the whatever questions you have regarding this course. Anything, we'll complete that first.
Pawan, I'll go next if you're okay.
Yes, 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 please.
So I don't have any knowledge about any Python or manual testing. Is this a good fit for me to start with?
Yes, yes, exactly. If you see here in introduction, if you see, we are going to discuss about what is automation testing overview about it. After that, we are going to introduction about some Selenium, what is Selenium, why we are going to use it. Okay, everything we are going to discuss. After that, we are going to discuss about Python. Here, if you see separate module itself for Python. Why? Because we need to familiar with Python, right, before starting with this session. After that, we are going to step by step everything we are going to learn from here. Selenium basics. After that, advanced topics we are covering here. After that only we are going at framework level. That's not an issue. You can go by step by step.
Yeah, that's why, because I don't have any
Yeah,
coding knowledge.
yeah, that's fine.
I
That's
can.
fine.
Okay,
Yes.
thanks.
Here, if you see in Python basic refresher, we are going to learn about variables, data types, and operators. Here, conditional statements and loops is nothing but if statements. You already familiar with those things, not about coding or something. You might have heard about for loop, while loop, something like that, if conditions. Those you already might have learned about those things. We are going to cover everything, and by that time you will get to know. Okay, if you compare Java with Python, no, Python is very easy. Let me show you this. This is not like any, we are not giving any open braces or flower brackets like this. We are just go with the indentation itself.
Okay.
Yep. This is like basic to advanced level, guys. We'll start with the basics. After that, at the time of creating frameworks, right, we'll go to advanced level.
And will you be providing the recordings and material, everything, right? Pawan?
Yes, 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 yes. Everyday notes.
Recording is not extra fees, right?
No, no, no. We are sharing the recording at next day. Suppose today we are giving demo session, right? This will be available in the next day, around 11 to 12 in between. After that, everyday notes will be shared after the session. As soon as session is completed, I'll share the notes as well. At the end of the framework design, right, if you see these two frameworks, it will be once the framework is completed, I'll share in WhatsApp group, or if you want GitHub link, I'll share the GitHub link as well.
Okay. And if you have any questions or anything, executing the
Yes,
code or
yes, it
something.
will be. Yes, yes, it will be sorted out. Before every day, how we can do it is before starting, suppose 8 to 9, right? You can start. We can join 10 to 15 minutes before, and if we have any questions or doubts, we can clarify before starting the session.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah,
What are
thank
the
you.
advanced level topics?
Yeah, here if you see. Here itself you can see. Do you know about this drop downs, checkbox, and radio buttons? If you see in drop downs, actually we have different kinds of drop downs. A few are static drop downs, few are dynamic drop downs. In dynamic also, we have multi-select drop downs. If you see from the drop down, we can select multiple values also. Okay, those things also we are covering. After that, if you see in this execution, we can do parallel execution also, right? Suppose if you have 50 test cases, you can run 4 test cases at a time or 3 test cases at a time. Those parallel execution also we are covering here. After that, handling dynamic elements and weights as well, synchronization. If suppose if you see generic web page wait time is something like 3 to 5 seconds, but a few objects or elements will load after some time, maybe after 5 seconds or something. In that case, we can use these weights. If you see, if you have something like some drop down or something, if you are selecting some value, after that only some more element will be uh, populating. Before that, no element will be present. After that, after selecting only, you will get those kind of handling dynamic web elements will be discussed in the advanced topics. After that, Excel integration also, how to read or how to interact Excel with this Python, how to use it, how to use the data that will be used in this data driven testing, right? Those things will be covered in this. After that, database testing as well, how to connect to database, how to get the data from database. Everything will be covered in this advanced Selenium topics.
Sir, why we require database testing? It is used in
Uh,
backend API, no?
no, no, not exactly. If you let me put it this way, suppose if you have one web app, in that you will get some price or something, let's say. you are getting some price, but you want to check with the backend value or some server value. In that case, you have to pull data from database. After that, you can check that value, validate. You need some base value, right? Where how can you verify? You need some base value, right, to compare that. Whenever we want to compare any two values, you need one base value. After that, expected value will come from the database, and actual value we are getting from the web app or UI, right? Those
Yes.
kind of things you can do it in automation test, database automation test.
So the one more question, like
Yes.
latest AI related things will you be covering, like MCP server,
Sorry.
AI related topics are you covering?
AI related topics you are asking, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, not in this course. You mean, can you tell me AI related topics
Like
means, do you have any idea what is?
like Selenium MCP server, some things are there like that.
Okay. Hmm. No. MCPs, those are coming into advanced level, right? If you see about cloud or those things, there we can use the MCPs.
Okay, sir.
We are not covering those things in here. Yep. Any questions, guys?
Hi, Pawan. Is there any course completion certification or
Yes,
chilling with
yes.
Python?
Yes. After completing the course, you will get the course certification. If you upload it in LinkedIn, our team will acknowledge it as well from the Isha Training Solutions.
Okay, Pawan.
Yeah.
Pawan, classes will be Monday to Friday, or what's the
Yeah,
days?
Monday to Friday.
And on holidays like Diwali and Dashera, there will be holiday, right?
Yeah, that will be also holidays only. No one will
Okay.
join, right? Those, yeah. If it
So
is public holiday, it will be
yeah,
holiday.
and approximately how many months it will take? Like you said, 35.
Generally, 35 sessions means approximately 2 months you can see, 60 days less than.
And
Why? Because
and
2 days is
mhm,
holidays regularly, right? Every
yeah,
week.
yeah. Hmm.
Mhm.
And if someone has some urgent work some days, then how's the backup and all?
You will get daily videos will be recorded and uploaded next day. You
Okay,
can
great.
see there. Yeah, you will be notes also will be shared in
Okay,
daily basis.
great, great.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
So differences between Python and Java,
Yes.
Pawan.
Yes. Sorry, can you come
So,
again?
like, why we are using Python, why not Java? Like differences between Python and Java, the market.
Yeah, if you see, Python can be used in machine learning compared to Java. If you see in database, not database, if you know about data analysis or data analytics, it will be Python will be used. If you see, when you compare to Java with Python, Java is very complicated and it is compiler language. Means whenever if you did any coding in Java, right, you have to save that and you have to check whether you are getting any issues or not. But in Python, it is not run on compiler. It will directly run. If you see, whenever you write any code, no need to save or anything. It will be auto compiled and you can run it directly compared to this Java. Also, if you see, Java have two kind of things. One is backend is separate and front end is separate. In Python, it is like MVT model view template model. It will be across same. Also, it is lightweight language compared to Java. In one more main advantage of Python is Python have plugins or libraries. Around 1 lakh 30,000 libraries, free libraries available for the Python, but in Java that is not the case. It is open source. Python is open source, and you have 130. Suppose parallel execution we are discussing about that, right? Or database testing, everything we have one libraries. In for those things we are going to discuss in the course why we require libraries, how different libraries utilized in the course or framework, how we can use it, everything. Okay. Any more questions, guys? Yeah, feel free to ask me now. Not an issue. Today is demo session, right? Whatever you have questions regarding this course, everything you can ask me.
Hi, Pawan. So, do you
Yeah.
also have a course for Java with Selenium with Java?
Yeah, I think we have. This is not related here. You can
Yes,
check
yes.
with the admin team.
Okay.
That is a different course, right? Yeah. If you want to check about job market, there are many jobs in the market. If you about the Selenium Python also, if you type like this, Python jobs, if you search this, here if you see Selenium Python itself, now create itself, you can see all the jobs, whatever required. Okay, here indeed also you can see job vacancies. Currently, job market is very good for Selenium Python. If you want to switch your career, suppose previously I started my career as manual tester. After that, I learned QTP. If you know UFT, previously it is QTP. I learned that. After that, I have learned Selenium. Now I am doing development as well, Python, after based on the knowledge of Python, Selenium testing knowledge. You can switch your career as well after that. Any more questions, guys?
I think we can start. Half of the time is
Yes,
gone.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Let me start with the demo session now, if no questions, right? Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Today we are going to discuss about the demo Selenium with Python automation testing. Why we need to use this Python or Selenium. We are going to discuss about in today's session. Let me go with the next one. First of all, what is Selenium? We need to learn about that thing, right? This is the web automation powerhouse. If you see, this is Selenium is open source. If you see tools like UFT or Toscar, those things, those are paid tools and we have to pay for something. Those things, if you, sorry guys, if you see Selenium is open source. You need not to pay anything. Also, companies will focus on open source. They want to don't spend much on these tools. Okay, in that case, Selenium is very good. Selenium will be used for web apps. Okay, web apps testing, UI testing, API testing, everything. Here, if you see about Selenium is a open source framework that automates web browsers, enabling a testers or developer to simulate user actions like clicking, typing. Suppose if you see any application, let's say open some, okay, these kind of things. If you see, this is the input box, or you can say drop down here. This is the button you can see. This is the input box. This is the, if you see, this is the link. These kind of browser you can do the actions on these different elements. Okay, after that, why we need to choose Selenium over other automation tools or other automation coding? If you see, Selenium is compatible with the cross browser compatibility. If you see, we can do it on Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, or anything, any browser you can do it automation. In this course we are going to discuss about one or two things. We can discuss about Chrome, Firefox, or Safari, or Edge. We can do the automation. Also, this will be supported with the multi-language support. If you see, Selenium can be used in Python, Java, or Ruby, C Sharp, C++. Everything can be used, right? That is one more advantage for the Selenium. After that, if you see, Selenium is open source and robust community and extensive document. If you see in Google, if you type in Google about Selenium, okay, if you go here, you can see everything, downloads, documentation. If you see documentation, what you can do, as explained already, multi support thing, you can use it Java or Python, C Sharp or Ruby or Java, Kotlin. These things you can use. Suppose if you see in Java sample code, this way you can write it. In Python, if you see, it will be done in 3 lines, no extra coding or anything. If you see in Java, what we have to do, we have to do these things, everything. That's why Python is very easy and very user-friendly language compared to Java. Here itself, you can see. Okay, these documentation, everything you can see here. Okay, after that, if you see integration with the popular testing frameworks, already we discussed about PyTest and robot framework, right? Those can be integrated with this Selenium easily. Okay, this is about Selenium and why we are choosing Selenium. After that, this is the environment support, environment setup. Before starting with the Selenium or Python coding or some automation itself, first we have to yeah, set up the environment, right? For that thing, what are all required? First of all, we need Python required. After that, Selenium is required. After that, browser drivers are required. After that, to do all the things, we need IDE, right? If you see, if you remember about Eclipse or PyCharm or VS Code, those are the IDEs. PyCharm is very suitable for the Python. Okay, that's why we are choosing PyCharm in this. Also, if you want to do VS Code, you can use VS Code also for this one. In this course, we are going to discuss about this setup as well. If you see here, we are going to discuss about here how to download these things. After that, setting out Python. After that, how to install PyCharm, how to set up the Python environment there, how to install Selenium, PyTest and robot framework, how to install drivers. Okay, those things we can discuss in the our course. After that, how to do the Selenium script, here we can see simply. For that, first what we need is we have to configure some libraries. After that, we have to initialize the driver. After that, interact with some elements. After that, clean up the resources. Means whenever you are talking with any browser, whether it is Chrome browser or Safari or some Edge, if you are going to talk, or Firefox, if you are going to deal with those browsers, after the execution completes or whenever the test case is completed, you have to close the browser in every time. Why? Because it will create the resource crunch, right? That's why always close driver to prevent memory leaks, those things. Okay, first this Selenium script I'll show you. I'm just creating one dummy file here to do that. Okay, let me create here Python file, some demo I am creating here. Okay, if you want to do some if I want to launch something, right, first we have to initialize the driver. For that, what we need to do is we have to give the driver. Don't worry guys, I am just demo purpose, I am just writing this code. How to do these things we'll learn in a later session, step by step. Before going to this, we have to learn about environment setup, our introduction, everything we have to learn. After that, Python basics, you have to we have to learn. After that, we have to learn about Selenium basics. After that only we are going to discuss about these things, whatever I am doing now. First, what we are doing, we are just initiating the Chrome driver now. For that, what I need to do, just simply you can get like this. Okay, you can just give like this web driver. After that web driver, you have to, if you see you are getting right, you have to import this. If you see like this, you can use this Chrome. Why? Because you can, I am using Chrome here. Okay, you can use like this. Okay, here if you see, you can see the same here. After that, what we need to do, we have initialized the Chrome browser. What we are doing here, we are talking with this browser thing. After that, we are going to launch the URL first. Okay, here we are getting package container. I think we have to install this. Just a second. Yeah, there is no thing. Just I'm checking here. Yeah, this one I'm just installing this package. Okay, install. Just deleting this WebDriver. I'm just using WebDriver Manager. Okay, I'm just using Chrome here. Okay, this way we can use it. After that, what we need to do, we need to navigate to the that browser. We have to use driver.get. Get. After that, you can use the URL, whatever a required URL. If you want to do anything like that, I'll just copy paste from this one. Just a second. It is just copy from this, copy paste. Okay, this way we can do it. Just demo. I'm just importing this name as well from these things. You can see from here, guys. If you see, we have virtual environments, right? You might have doubt like where we are importing from this. If you see, these are the library section, whatever required libraries we have installed, right? You can go here, and we are talking about WebDriver Manager, right? You can straightly go here, WebDriver Manager. After that, if you go inside this Chrome drivers, you can see Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Opera. These things you can talk about. Even if you see everything, you can see here. Okay, these things you can do it. After that, you can simply driver.get. After that, you can call any website like something. You can, yeah, just copy this. After that, you can use it here. Okay, this way you can use it. After that, every time what we need to do is we have to driver.close. Already we discussed it, right? If you see here, we have to close every time, or if you can use driver.close or driver.quit. There is a difference between these two. Driver.close will just close the driver particular browser tab or browser. If you want to close, suppose I have opened two browsers, or if you see, this is one browser, right? If I am opening one more browser, if you want to close two, you can use quit. If you want to close only one particular browser, you can do this close. Okay, after that you can simply click on this and you can run. What it will do, it will launch the application and it will run that. Okay, during our framework I'll show you how we can run that and how it will open that. Okay, I'll show you that. This way you can do the scripting. After that, we are going to discuss about two frameworks, right? One is PyTest and other one is robot framework. In PyTest, why we are going to use PyTest is PyTest, it has very simple syntax, write test with plain Python functions using intuitive assert statements instead of complex test cases. Means here, if you see here, we are writing simply with here we can see every in Python we can here if you see we are simply doing some coding, right? You can simply use this self.log or something. These simple keywords you can use it. Here if you see nothing much, right? Just simply we are just using self.logger, self.driver, those things, expected name, after that actual title, how it is going, everything we can use it in a simple syntax. No need to give any flower brackets, something like this, those kind of things. We are not going to give anything. After that, here in Python, main thing is indentation. Indentation is nothing but whenever you are creating any function like this, okay, after that something test underscore demo, you are giving like this, okay, you simply give the semicolon, no need to give any flower bracket, something, no need to give like this and do coding. Okay, simply just give like this, just a colon like this, after that enter. What we need to do is we have to give the tab space, not you can give the single space or double space, anything, but you have to maintain tab space here inside this. If you see, I'm just printing testing demo page, this way you can write it. This is what we call it as indentation. Python is mainly about the indentation, no need to give any brackets, braces or something like that. Okay, just give the tab space, that's it. That is the simple syntax, you can use it. Also in PyTest we have powerful fixtures. Fixtures is nothing but just we need to see like this. If you see this, this is one, just a second. This is one fixture. What? Let me show you. Yeah, this will, I'll show you. This is the setup fixture. Means what it will do is whenever you call this setup fixture in the code in real time, what it will do, it will launch the Chrome driver. Okay. Or whenever you are mentioning about any particular driver, it will launch or it will do the particular activity. Okay, that is about the main fixture concept. Just remember guys, I'll explain during the framework creation those things. After that, we have rich plugins. Means whenever you are developing any framework or something, what is required, we need report, right? In this we have rich report. Here if you see reports, you can see this is auto generated report. Here you can see what are all the test cases passed. This way you can see how many test cases passed. After that, what are all the tests passed, everything you can see. Here also you can give the test module name, tester name, whatever requirement. I am giving the project name as well, what are all the Python version, platform name, everything. You can customize this and you can generate the report, customize it report using this PyTest framework. With direct Python with Selenium, we can't do it. With PyTest framework itself, we can do it using this plugin PyTest-HTML. We have one plugin. I'll explain during the uh, course time. I'll explain how we can generate those things also. We can see. After that, advanced assertions means whenever you are running any test case, we have to see whether it is passed or failed, right? For that thing, we need assertions. Okay. To explain this, let me run one file. Just deleting this file. Okay, I'm just deleting this, guys. Okay, now I am just running the PyTest file. How it will run, everything I'll show you. This is the command, guys. This is command line execution. Just give PyTest space -v. After that space, you can give the whichever test case or test file you want to run. Just give it. After that, give wherever you want to store that repo. Okay, you can simply enter. It will launch the application. I'm running 3 test cases here. It will launching the application. See. Here, if you see total, let me show you the file first. We have executed this file. If you see, guys, here we are executing test admin login.py file, this file. Inside this, if you see in this test file, how many we have test cases? One. This is one test case, def. This is second test case. After that, this is the third test case. If you see here, if you see how many test cases collected, 3 test cases are collected. Here 3 test cases are passed. What we are doing is, I'll explain each test case. Here we are simply launching the application. Here driver.get, I am telling you, right? Admin URL, we are reading from some other file. Okay, we are launching that application. After that, whenever you launch the application, we are going to see the title, right? This title is coming or not. Here if you see, we are checking that. Okay, let me open this and I'll show you that reports. Okay, here if you see this first one, what is, we are verifying the title verification, right? Here if you see title verification, that is successful. Here if you want to see the screenshot as well, we are storing in screenshots folder. Here what is the screenshot? Page title. Here if you see, this is the title, this is successful, right? This way you can do it. That is the first test case. After that, second test case, what we are checking? We are checking test valid admin login. That way we can do it. How we can whether login credentials are working or not. If how we are checking is, we are just using these standard credentials. I'm just using like this. After launch the application, if you see this products page, we can say our login is successful, right? Same way we are checking here. Products page is there, our login is successful. Okay, this way if you see in reports as well, here second test case. See, admin login is successful. Here if you want to see the screenshot, valid admin login. Here, see products page. We are able to successfully log in. What is our third test case is, this is negative test case. Here we can see test invalid admin login. Whether if we give wrong credentials, it has to fail. How we can check that? If you see this is failed. Okay, this way we can use the PyTest. This way we have many other things to deal with in PyTest. In the course duration or course section, we can see all those things. Okay, this is about PyTest, how we can do. This is a just sample demo I am just showing. Okay, after that I just showed you, right, just live demo how we can do with PyTest with Selenium, how we can see how many passed, how many failed, everything. Okay, after that we can see robot framework. Robot framework is nothing but it is like, if you compare PyTest framework, right? PyTest framework is like data driven. There you can write code. After that you can pass the data from the Excel, everything. Here if you see about robot framework, here we are not going to do with anything with the coding itself. Here if you see, can you see any coding here or any Python? No, right? Simply we are creating one test case here. Inside that we are giving some keywords, just like open browser. After that we are giving URL and browser simply. If you see, after that maximize browser window. By simple English we can give. These are the existing keywords inside this robot framework. After that you can give some weight. After that login app, inside this login keyword, what we are doing, we are checking just title should be this NOP commerce page. After that click on that link. We have to give the provide the input values, right? Whether username, password. After that clicking on the login button. After that we are checking something else. Everything can be do it with the keywords, not with existing Python code. Let me compare you both the things. Here if you see, here we are using Python code, definition, if condition, else, everything. Here if you see, we are mainly dealing with the keywords itself. We are not using any coding, right? Any Python coding or any coding itself. Okay, this is for this keywords itself. Here if you see, this is the keyword driven testing. Mainly we are using keyword only, right? Use natural language keywords to create readable test case that non-technical. Even if the whoever is the testers, they don't know the any coding knowledge also, they can use it. Also they can create the custom keywords as well. This is the custom keyword. Here if you see, I'm just using login app where I have created all the things. Just click link those things, those keywords. After that, if it is same how we have libraries for PyTest, same way we have built in some libraries for this robot framework as well, rich reporting as well. If you see same how we are reporting for PyTest, right? We have reporting for this one also. Let me show you this report. This is more beautiful than compared to this is the report. This is also auto generated. Okay, here if you click here, you can see what are all the test cases here, what are all the steps we did here. Okay, this way you can use it. You can see all the test cases, how we did everything, clicking on the link. After that, home page title verification, right? If you see current page contains the text, no commerce store, this thing. So this is past. This way you can use it in robot framework. Okay, after that architecture, everything. One more thing, guys, in both, if we see here, advanced topic in Selenium, if you see, we talked about parallel execution, right? In both PyTest and robot framework, we do the parallel testing, where we can open we can execute 3 or 4 test cases. UI execution itself, we can do it parallelly. That's not an issue here. Okay. After that, this is about robot framework. After that, I am going to show you some demo now. How we are running with the PyTest, right? Same way. Instead of giving PyTest, we have to give the robot. After that, same. Give the test case name and test case path. After that, if you click on enter, it will launch that application. See, it will provide the data. See, like this. Okay, it will click on the other things. It will navigate to the different folders. Those things it will do. Okay, this test case is failed. Let me re-execute again. Maybe that credentials it didn't log in, right? Maybe that is the reason it is failed. Okay, if you see the report now, it will be failed now. It should be why it is showing just yeah, here we are not doing any reporting here. That's why no, just a second. I'm just open the wrong report. Just let me open here. If you see our test case is failed. If you see why our test case is failed, here see login is failed. Here, right? Login not successful. This way you can see everything with the robot framework. This is about robot framework, high level how we can do. Okay, after that we have comparison how we can use PyTest and robot framework. PyTest can be a Python native syntax and debugging, whereas if you compare robot framework, it is natural language test cases and no need of any coding skills. After that, excellent IDs integration means it's like Python, right? We can integrate easily. It is this is non-programming friendly. You can use it even if you don't know any programming also. After that, rich built-in reporting as well. Here also you have powerful fixtures and parameterization, and you have HTML reporting as well. We have extensive plugin ecosystem, same for robot framework as well. This is have data driven testing and keyword driven testing as well. Here if you see, we are using keywords only. If you see data driven, we are using, just a second, we are using .csv, xlsx files as well. Here we can use only, we can do only data driven testing, not keyword driven testing. This is best for automation testers or developers. Here developers means automation testers. After that, complex test logic, CI/CD integration, everything. Here you can use QA teams, or you can here if you see PyTest can be integrated with developers also. Suppose when I say about some Python Django framework, right? Real-time Python development. There also you can integrate this PyTest for their unit testing. Here you can only for QA teams and business stakeholders. Here we can use the BDD and TDD approach as well. Okay, this is about difference about these two things. After that, this is the best practices and pitfalls means what we not to use. Here we can use explicit weights, implement page object model. Already I told about POM, right? I'll explain in detail about this one. After that, we need to be test should be independent. Why? Because we are going to run parallel execution, right? So the test should be independent. Here These are the some best practices here. If you see, we should not keep any hard coded sleeps. Generally, while implementing our teaching, we use sleep statements, but in real time you should not use. After that, locators, will explain about little bit about the locators. If you see, just click anywhere in the web page. Okay, right click here, and if you see, click on inspect, you can see something like that. This is nothing but the DOM structure. Every web app, it will consist like this only. HTML tag, after that head, after that body, HTML tag, closure. Everywhere you can see this. This is what we call it as DOM structure. If you want to identify any locator or any object, suppose if you see, this is a link, this is a button, or this is a drop down. Okay, if you want to identify these things, we need locators, right? Suppose if I want to identify this button, if you click like this, here you can see button. Inside this, if you see class, if you see data test, this is ID. These are, we call it as locators. Don't confuse guys, I'll explain in detail in the session. Okay, here if you see, here we are going to discuss locating elements, ID, name. Here if you see, we are talking about ID, name, data test, class, everything we are going to discuss in that. Okay, this is, yeah, this is about today's demo guys. Any doubts or something in this, in today's session?
Very good class, Pawan.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, if you have any doubts, you can ask me guys.
So what is the Java version we'll be using?
We are not using Java, right? We are using Python here. Selenium with
Sorry,
Python.
Python version.
Yeah, 3.13, 9.13. Here, if you see, yeah, yeah, just a second. Yeah, 3.13.5.
Okay, and Selenium also latest only, no?
Yeah, everything latest. If you
Okay, sir.
see
Thank you.
about, if you see about Python versions, here, if you see, yeah, if you see about downloads, if you go all releases, this is one, 3.13. Okay, this is the latest one. Also, we are going to discuss, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to see, when you say the test case and framework, actually, what does what do you actually mean by a framework? How does it differ from a test case when we are saying we are running a test case and when we are running a framework? What is it different? How does it differ?
Sorry, some noise is coming. Can you someone go on mute? Yeah.
So
I,
I was asking,
yes.
what is the difference between a test case and a framework?
Yeah. Let me show you this. If you see this, right here, if you see entire this collectively, we call it as framework. Okay. If you talk about individual cases inside that, these are, we call it as the test case. Means suppose if I want to automate this Swag Labs, this application, this what I mean is entire application, like clicking just let me log in this. I'm just checking the login functionality. Okay, just a second. Okay, after that, clicking on this, we are just adding. After that, we are just checking out. After that, we are giving all the data. After that, we are placing the order. Till that, whatever activity or whatever functionality inside this web app, completely we can call it as framework, whatever designing. Inside that, if you see the each functionality like login, we have one functionality. After that, clicking, clicking on these objects. Hello, can you go on mute? Hello, can you please go on mute? Thank you. Okay, after that, what we are clicking or we are selecting the objects, right? Or some these things. These things is one functionality, or we can say one test case. After that, placing, we can call it as one test case, or like we are testing different object or different production combinations at one test case. This is like test case level, and entire all these things comes under framework level.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any more?
Thank you for thank you for great
Yep.
insights, Pavan.
Yeah.
So one question is like,
Hmm.
after completing this course, will we
Yeah.
get hands-on on PyTest? Like I have never used PyTest. PyCharm I
Yes.
know, but
Yes. If you see, you saw right already these two frameworks. This is a robot framework and this is a PyTest, right? I have
Mhm,
created in the previous classes actually, previous course. We are
mhm.
going to create everything now, and we are going to discuss about everything. How we can validate the browser actions, how we can do database testing, how we can handle browser drop down, everything we are going to discuss in step by step. After completion of this, we are going to create the framework level.
Okay, Pavan. So
Yes.
for PyTest, do
Yes.
we need to have some knowledge regarding creating classes and all, like OOPS,
Yes.
coding
That's
in Python?
yes. Yes. Exactly. That's a good question. If you see here, those things we are going to cover in Python basic refresher. If you see Python object oriented program, right? There we are
Yeah,
going to correct what are here if you are see functions and modules also, right? What is
yeah.
functions, what is methods, what is class, everything we are going to discuss in module 2. That's why we kept this as sequence. First introduction, what is automation testing, everything, a little introduction to Selenium as well. After that, setting up Python environment and in PyCharm. After that, how to install libraries. After that, we are going to deal about the Python basic refresher. After that, Selenium basics as well. Then only we are going to deal with the framework level.
Great, Pavan.
Yeah.
Pavan, one more question. Like this
Yes.
course is
Hmm.
focusing more on clearing some interview or having hands-on knowledge on PyTest, Python with Selenium thing, or
Uh,
both?
it's like both actually. We are going to hands-on. If you see this framework, right? If you see this is framework, or if you see about these things also, it is not like a only theory. You have to do it practical sessions as well. You have to do it along with me. Whenever I'm suppose one day I am saying like how to locate the elements, you have to practice that. After that, if I say browser navigations are handling alerts, frames, or how to take screenshots, I'll show you and I'll explain how to take screenshots here. If you see, we have discussed about screenshots, right? How to do and all, I'll explain in step by step. In every class, you have to practice those as well.
Okay, Pavan. So
Yeah.
we'll be doing some
Hands-on
project.
practice as well. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
project as we need to add that in resume, right? We don't. I
Yes,
haven't worked on PyTest or Python.
exactly.
Yeah.
You can create this framework at the end of this framework as well. Not end of this course, at the end of this course itself. If you see this session 5, whenever we are going to complete this, we are going to create the framework. Whenever we are going to complete this, we are going to create the framework as well. Those two frameworks.
Okay, Pavan, one last question.
Yes.
So if this course contain a little bit of API testing or rest assured or something like that?
Yes. I told you, right? We are discussing about database testing and little bit about API testing as well. Let me show you that as well. API testing. I'll show you here. Just a second. Test data, test cases, right? Just a second. Yeah, here if you see, this way we can do the API testing as well here in this.
Okay, thank you, Pawan. Is this
Yeah.
rest assured or manual API testing or so? What is that?
Yeah, it is about how to deal with automation. Generally used to with different applications, right? To do manual testing. Postman, do you know about Postman?
Yeah, yeah, Pawan.
Yeah, Postman is used for manual testing, right? How it is working.
Mm-hmm.
Same way how we are getting data in automation, you can do with it.
Okay, thank you, Pawan.
Yeah, thank you. Any questions, guys?
I have one question.
Yes, Samir.
Like
Yeah.
in while doing a framework for Selenium with Java, the time we use TestNG.
Okay.
So here, is it robot framework instead of TestNG or what it is?
Yeah, may I know TestNG why you use TestNG for Java in Java?
To do the parallel execution, like
Okay.
that's
Mhm.
that's what similar
Yeah,
like this
here,
only, I think.
y- yes, yes. Here, in this concept, this is different. This is framework level, and whenever you come with any reporting or parallel execution, here we are going to deal with the libraries. Okay,
Then
like
what? Why exactly we require robot framework here?
here it is like behaved. Suppose if you see generally whenever you are implementing any testing framework, right? Sometimes business analyst will also use for their testing to validate whether the functionality is working fine or not. Correct? Or some business stakeholders is using. For them, they don't know the coding or technical knowledge, right? If you see this robot framework here, if you see, there is no much about coding here. If you see, uh, they can clearly by testing itself here they can see test case one what we are going to log into knob commerce application. By seeing itself they can read this English and they can get to know what we are going to do with the keywords. After that what we are giving, we are going to log in the not comma application. After that we are giving the input username, after that input password. After that what we are going to do, we are clicking on the login button, means we are logging into the application. After that what we are doing, home page title should be visible, means we are verifying the home page. Okay, for those kind of people we are going to give this robot framework, not technical knowledge sound people or any business stakeholders. For them we can implement this.
Okay, so it is
it
like Cucumber.
it's like, yes, yes, exactly, it is like cucumber in Java, right? Same way in Python.
Okay. For parallel execution, we don't require any tool in Selenium Python.
Not required, we have libraries. I just will show you. Here, if you see, right, these packages, these are the libraries. We can simply install those packages and you can see. Let me quickly show you one example, parallel testing. I'll show you. Just simply, you can give like this report rate. After that, just a second. I'll show you how we can do that. Yeah, just a second. For this, oops. Yeah, this way we can give it. Not this. Not this one also. Just a minute. I'll pull that one. I'll show you how to do that. Just simply giving the hyphen n, after that giving number of workers. It will run with that simply. It is only running maybe two test cases. Yeah, it is working. Yeah, here if
Okay.
you see this way we can use it parallel testing. Okay, you can
Yeah.
just
Okay. Thank you.
install the you can just install the library and you can give the command how to run that. Here you can give this command like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Same for robot framework as well. Here we are using -n, right? There we are using processors or processes. That keyword you have to give and you have to specify the number of workers. Suppose you have 50 test cases or 100 test cases, you can give number of workers like 3 or 4. Generally optimized is like 3. Why? Because it won't hamper the, if you are giving 10 workers or 20, it will hamper your execution performance as well. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi
Thank you.
Pratik. Yeah, please.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Hi Pratik.
Yeah,
Yes, tell me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Good morning. Good evening,
Yeah.
Pawan.
Yes.
I have seen that your demo is good right now. Can
Yeah.
I
Thank
get some ideas on the in this course Python
you.
rest assured is there right now currently? What
Rest
can
assured a little bit we are covering. If you see about API, right? There we are
mm-hmm.
using same.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, no, there is a separate session is there for that, like in the upcoming future batches, that's Python full of
Means
that, right?
you are asking about complete into API testing?
Yes, sure.
Not exactly. Why? Because we need to cover all the things, right? If we focus on one thing, we are
No,
not
no, no.
covering
I'm
database
asking for the
testing.
separate.
Mm.
I'm asking for the separate, not in this point. Do we
Okay.
have a separate session on this, the separate
Our
course about
separate
that one?
course you are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think you need to check with the admin team those things.
And in this, do we have
Mm.
a Maven in Java with Selenium? We are using a Maven kind of dependency,
Mm.
Maven project we are creating. So in Python, we have that somewhat the same
Yeah,
concept
why?
there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Why you use Maven in Java?
Maven is a framework kind of Maven
Yeah.
lifecycle is there. So it
Mm.
will provide the page object model,
Mm.
all the form
Yeah.
file
If you,
dependencies.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, third
yes,
party.
yes, exactly. If you see here about this page object model, right? Same like
Mm.
Maven only. With this, we
Mhm.
can use it. It's
So
like
we
a
have.
model how we can store the base pages
Mhm.
or what we can say locators for the particular objects in
Mhm.
every page. We can store it. If you see in the framework level, here if you see base pages, right? Here you can see
Mhm.
what are all the elements for that particular object regarding that
Okay.
methods, everything you can see here inside this.
So do we have a form file as well in this? As per Java we have, so in Python we have as well a form
Yeah,
file
yeah,
or someone else?
yeah.
Like,
These are POM files only, page object models only. For every page, we have separate pages, right?
no, no, no.
Like,
Means form file is somewhat like a dependency where we kept all the third-party dependency in the particular Java.
yeah,
So
yes, yes.
that
Here we use a requirements.txt file.
okay, okay.
Yeah, here if you see like this, just let me show you. If you
Okay.
see pip3 list, if you are asking about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here you see whatever the libraries are dependencies. You
Okay.
can store all this. You can use pip freeze. You can store it in a .txt file. Whenever you
Okay.
are starting with the framework installation or
Mm-hmm.
pulling from the GitHub, right? Then you can
Mm-hmm.
use it like just pip install hyphen or after that we have to use that requirements.txt file. There it will install whatever the dependencies there inside that
Mm-hmm.
requirements.txt file. It will download.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Any more questions, guys? Please feel free to ask me. Yeah, if no questions, we can wind up the session, guys. If you have anything, you can check with our admin team or you can connect with me if you have any doubts regarding this demo session or this course. Okay?
Pavan, from tomorrow,
Yes.
regular
Mm.
classes will be starting or what?
Yes, yes. From tomorrow, we are starting the regular sessions, guys.
Okay,
Also, will be shared the notes and every videos after the day. Yeah, we are starting from tomorrow itself. Okay,
okay,
please
okay.
connect with the admin team regarding all the formalities. Please check with admin team and enroll the course. Try to enroll the course before itself, guys. When we start the course, we can't go back, right? Again, if you continue with the starting itself, it will be good for you as well. Any more questions, guys, about this demo session or regarding course enrollment or anything? Yeah, thank you guys. If no questions, we can wind up the session. And if you have any queries or anything, you can connect with the team. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining the class.
Thank you so much, Pavan.
Yeah, thank you.